we bring to the world an attitude, and if we bring one that is of hope and of positivity and of believing that change is possible, believing that we can change ourselves primarily, that we can expand and become something more than what we were taught to do by our culture, and listen deeply. Hopeful to me is a sort of a spiritual mindset. It is aligning yourself with something where you're expecting and seeking something positive.
One thing that I've sort of been in awe of since the pandemic is the amount of creativity that's emerged from us, and that makes me hopeful. It's almost like shifting from a victim to a place of empowerment. I've seen some beautiful things happen in this community with the all of the peaceful protests and people coming together. But
I was hopeful that the pandemic was the thing that caused the change of behavior, because initially it was a biological event. It's a virus. There's no one to blame for that. Overall, if all of this suffering and death were caused by like a war that was going on, it would be really difficult to not become more divisive. But there was a neutrality about it being a virus, and to see that our world is capable of changing their habits. It was this really beautiful pause where people could re-examine things and make an effort to change something, to help each other, to make sure their neighbor was, like getting groceries if they were infirm or if they were immune compromised. It gave me hope, like, oh, we are able to change.
And when the Hopeful campaign started, and there've been a lot of questions about, people, what is this? And to actually articulate that we have three major issues in our community that need to be addressed and augmented, and what has been interesting to me is that many people are shocked that we have a homeless population here. I mean, it's not new to you all, but that does not, exist. And bringing that to light, hopeful that we are collectively saying, hey, we've got some, we have some, wounds here we need to address. And this is what we're focusing on right now. Things that we need to understand and have compassion for and support in this community. Being, hope for myself is just to be a little bit more, kind, gentle, mindful, and understanding. Mm-hmm. And give people space to be ignorant, but give people, and then have that, provide a space to be able to have the conversation about, something that they weren't aware of, something that I'm not, aware of.